So, hello, welcome back to CTC, the Community Team Cup. We are here, match day 7 already this season. And what do we have in store today? It is ZFS Racing Team sitting at 4-2 against RTR, Raw Talent Racing 6-0 for the season so far. We see the combinations for today's matchup. So first up, we have the Radical SR3 at Blue Moon Bay Speedway in Filet in reverse. And for the second race, it is the Nissan GTR GT500, the 2008 model, the Group 2 car, at St. Croix, layout B. Schedule for match day 7. So you see it's the third match already. We had 2 matchups so far, ART against ORT, and yesterday we had Race Asylum and TCR. So today it's ZFS and RTR, and then on Friday the 6th of September we have Esports Race Asylum against MRL and AHR against CLR. Complete match day number 7 for us. So lineups for today. You see RTR slight favorites with their squad against also a very strong ZFS team. That is. I'll leave the names for you for a little while and quickly checking the lobby settings in the background. Bear with me for a second. So I have it open. Have a look. Can we expect a right? It's fine, I guess. So that's the lineups done. Talk about the standings after 6 match days. We have RTR sitting at the top of the league with ORT in P2, the 2 unbeaten teams this season. And it's Esports Race Asylum and AHR, Apex Hunter Racing, completing the top 4. They are above the blue line. Top 4 will go through the final 4 after match day 9. It is so. See, ZFS still they're in the hunt. Same record as number 3 and number 4. Who knows? There is a possibility still. And for those of you who are new to the CTC, so a couple of quick facts for you. So what is CTC? It's a team versus team event-based league. So we have 6 drivers per team. Total we have 10 teams for the season. This means 9 match days, every team against every other team for those 9 match days, and then it's a Final 4 tournament in November. So every match day consists of 2 30-minute races. It's a one-make race. So every driver is in the same car. The points then are awarded per driver, and Those points get added up for each team. The team with the most points over those 2 races wins the match day, of course. Earns 3 points for the championship. In case it's a draw, it can happen in theory, then every team will get 1 point. So every team then can pick the race combination, car, track, the weather. That is out of a pool of a given set of cars and tracks. So every team had to nominate 15 cars and 15 tracks for the season start, and they can pick out of this pool a combination. Once they pick the combination, a car and a track that is gone for the season. We have a fixed setting for tire wear and fuel consumption. You see tire wear times 6, fuel consumption times 4. And the quirk with it is we have limited sets of tire compounds available for each driver per match day. So you see we have 2 sets of every racing compound available. I have to update the big facts. I have an old version of it. Oh no, I'm a pleb. How did that happen? You saw nothing. So it's actually 2 sets of racing rods. After the physics update, we had to switch the to adjust, put it that way. So we have 2 sets of racing rods available because the softs don't last that long anymore. So yeah, that's why yeah. Have 2 sets of racing rods available for the match days now. All right. So I think that's the introduction part. So say hello to everyone. And give the drivers a head up. So we switch to quali settings in 3 minutes. So, and then we have a look. I don't want to go to track, of course. I just want to spectate. I'm not driving today. No, not at all. So, someone please go on track. Let me have a look at the liveries for the 2 teams. So, first up, it is ZFS. Their pick today, the Radical here at Blue Moon Bay. The infield A in reverse layout it is. So as usual, it's great job with the livery design for ZFS, orange and black. And we have some accent colors as well applied to the car. Looking, and then we don't have any other car on track from thank you Tom for heading out. So we want to see the RTR entry, of course. So look at this colorful version of the livery again. See different colors of purple and pink with some yellow and black in the mix as well. Won't have any difficulties to distinguish the 2 teams, I guess, with those liveries. So it's good for us, I guess. So what? Let's have a sneak peek at the lap times. 1:14.6. That is with race settings on. So, whoa, and flying into the wall. So, all right. Oh, let's see. We are missing No. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 RTR 4 ZFS. So right. All the drivers are in the lobby. So now we will be switching to the qualifying settings, a little bit of warm-up then for the qualifying itself. Qualifying settings, we have equal conditions, no tire wear, no fuel consumption, so no wind. Same for everyone. We can have the same conditions throughout the entire qualifying because it will be split for teams. Right. Let's put it chat. Quali settings now. And then we get a feeling what we can expect for reference lap times, pole position. So probably low 114s. Check. So we have try cloudless and pleasant weather in the afternoon. Full conditions, that's fine, and we don't have any tire wear or fuel consumption labeled. All right. That's good. So right, so now we have 5 minutes of warm-up. And then we will get the qualifying session underway. So good to see so many of you already in the chat. So hope we get some exciting racing today, right? And nice to have you with me and that you support the drivers. I guess I see some ZFS names. I see some RTR names in here. All right, this should be a good one. Then let's see. No one is actually doing any practice during the qualifying practice. All right, that is interesting. So the people in chat, the people on the stream, they want to see something. Come on, someone get out on track. We can otherwise just have a look at on the pit crews stuff like that. So you see, someone is finally driving. Let's go. Who is it? No, it was just a fake. I hear some horns. At least someone is listening. Yeah, Tiger, I'm with you. At least some interaction. One car is finally heading out on track, so we can ride on board Dan the Legend with some green wing mirrors onto the track. So we see some cars driving actually now. You feel like no one wants to give away their real pace. I know, just showcasing the driving skills now. It's all good. And you can do better than that. Can't park there, sir. Also, Dan going for the Batman theme today. You see, we have the Batman helmet. Valkyrie is on Jack Chappers as well. So finally we see some drivers warming up for the qualifying session. we have to wait for Chris to return. Chris left the lobby. Maybe it's some internet connection issues, so I hope he can rejoin the lobby very, very soon. So of course we wait for Chris to rejoin, and then we get qualifying sessions started. So I can if the information's right about the qualifying session. So I need to press this button. All right. So it will be a ZFS out first, RTR after 5 minutes, and it will be 3 flying laps for every driver. Just to get that info out, and let's hope this can rejoin. So what happened? Worst case scenario would be that Chris will be missing the qualifying, but that's just worst case scenario. So we can wait for a couple of minutes, I guess. That's no issue. And what can we say about the car and the track? We saw the radical in this year CTC already, I think twice. Like, popular car pick by the teams. Fun little car to drive. We saw some amazing racing, definitely. And the track, Blue Moon Bay Speedway, fictional track on GT, introduced with GT Sport. The infield A is the longest version of the track. So we have the tri-oval, we have the A, infield A, and the infield B. Infield B cuts out the twisty parts. Basically an oval, probably just. But yeah, this is definitely the technical section, and then in reverse, after coming around the first long right-hander on the oval, then braking for that. I think it's officially T2. That will be interesting. That's a crucial one. Then the actual infield, another hairpin, 2 hairpins maybe. Yeah, and then coming back on to the oval. Oh, we'll see how it goes. So I say, yeah, starting soon, exactly. Tempo. All right. Just wanted to bridge the gap, or we can actually start, but not sure what the issues with Chris are. Any word? I see Chris is returning. All right, yep. Game crashed. How does that even happen? Here we go. Chris is joining the lobby. Oh, Gareth is in the chat. So you picked that one. We will see if it provides some interesting racing. All right, so looks like everyone is ticked in. And I guess we can start qualifying. Here we go. So as stated, it will be ZFS out first, 3 flying laps, and after 5 minutes, it will be RTR to get on to the track. And here we go. We can finally head spectate that. And see who is leading the ZFS pack. Looks like Tiger. It's the one that got out of the pits early. We have Meligator, Ridders, Amsterdam, Saitam, and Crazy Tav, the 6 drivers for the ZFS for the first race. It is. Alright, here we go. Warming up their tires into the hairpin. Coming out of it through the infield section, we see not going for slipstream, much so leaving some gaps between each other, and then we jump on to Tiger coming round for the final turn, and let's get on board for the first flying lap. So carry the speed back on to the oval, big bump, and now you see. So you see with the radical, it was still like a double shift that could give you the advantage for a long straight. So 4th to 6th gear would be an idea, or maybe we see it at some point. So now coming round, braking at 100 roughly. Don't run too wide on the exit, cuts the grass a little bit just before the 50 onto the ankles. Or the double right-hander, the car drifts a little bit, runs a bit wide, then hairpin under the bridge. Take a tight line early on the throttle, avoid the oversteer, and now through the actual infield section. We have a look at the 70 meters here. Cut that inside line, open up that corner for the next right hand, a little lift maybe, or upshift. Don't touch that wall on the outside, and then as soon as you go over that bump, turn in, get back onto the power again once you see the exit of the corner. And this is your first reference lap. Tiger hit that wall, so it should go quicker. Meligator with a 13.5, Ridders 13.2, Amsterdam Saitan with a 13.0. Alright, here we go. Times are dropping, so expect those gaps to get closer and closer throughout this qualifying session. Already some close gaps between the drivers, and Tav had a poor first lap, maybe warming up the tires. I don't know. There's probably more time in that lap. 1 minute 17. So wait for Tiger. He's definitely one to watch as usual for the ZFS team. Comes round. Let's see, will this be an improvement? It is a 30.3 up to P3 at the moment. So then with the run, let's see, 12.9. Here we go. That's what we're talking about, improvements. And we're already on that third flying lap. So ZFS within 0.75 of a second. 6 drivers, and this is their third and final attempt to improve something. TAF. Crazy TAF. In fact, it's a purple first sector. Probably then not the best run through the double right-hander. We'll see how that goes. Have to wait for the second split to appear any second. I think it's just before we get out of that infield section. Is it just... no, it's just 2. Tiger takes original pole 12.9. Will that improve on his lap time? No, it doesn't. There was some slipstream involved. No, so Tiger, Dan, Saito, Ridders, Maligator, and TAF. Top 6 at the moment. So now it's RTR, Stern, it's on track, Italia, Chappers, Brands, Valkyrie, and Chris. So everyone is running. And Tom will be our driver for the chase cam lap. Here we go. Getting ready for the first flying lap. It's already in 6th gear. Wow, that's interesting. You want to avoid the gear shifts, but that's interesting strategy. Here we go. See on the left hand side before the kink. You don't actually lift, it's flat out. What the hell? Brake after the 100, don't clip that wall, no runs too wide probably on the exit here onto the grass. That was too hot. Destroys the 150 board. Probably a little bit of dirty tires. Yeah, that rear is stepping out. First gear, second gear. You see the run also a little bit on the grass. Not the cleanest line so far. See, this looked like was on the edge, onto the grass. Too much. Takes out another board. I guess we'll go to Italia for the remainder of this lap. You see, it comes around already in 6th gear as well. And now with the run, you see that 1 minute 12.9, that's the reference time. And Italia's 30.1, that's close. It should be close. Chappers takes provisional pole with a 30.8. Valkyrie improves this even further, 1 minute 12.78. So 1-2 for RTR. Again showing their team strength. So evenly matched these teams so far in CTC. So pole position for RTR is definitely secured. We'll see if they can get the top 3 positions. So the 3 points for pole position, 2 points for P2, and 1 point for P3 it is. So Chappers won't be improving. Let's have a look at the other drivers that could jump the ZFS drivers still with their second flying lap. You see no slipstream on the straight for France. We'll wait. 11, 12, 13, that clock is ticking. Improved, but didn't move up the order. So Italia on the final flying lap. Chris up to P5 at 13.0. So that's really close to splits Amsterdam and Saitan for this one. And we have Tom a 22 and a 16. So Tom, what is possible for Tom? 2 messy laps for the RTR driver. And also someone else improving. So 1-2 for RTR at the moment. Wait for Chris this time. He's up on his time. Probably not. And then I just saw 4-2-6 gear double shift coming through the final turn. You see Chappers improved, gets pole position. Tom improved as well up to P10. Italia finished the qualifying. Chris jumps up into P3, so it's a 1-2-3 for RTR. Then ZFS 4 and 5 runs in P6 for RTR, Saitan in P7 for ZFS, and Italia P8. That's what we can see on the screen at the moment. We have Valkyrie with a blistering 1 minute 12.4. That's wow, that's an amazing lap. 3/10 clear off his teammate, the 12.7. Chris with the 12.9 just got in front of Tiger there with a tiny little gap. Alright, and then we wait for the timer to run out. Then bring up the race result, the qualifying result. It's not the race results. It's just qualifying results. Just take those screenshots. While the lobby gets reset, and have a look at scorecard. See if some easy one do it, or should I do it? Oh. Alright, I see magical things happening in the background, so everything is good. So my race director has found the spreadsheet and will update the results. Perfect! So I can just focus on talking nonsense. That's good. That's good. So I can just leave this thing here for all of us, and then we get the lobby reset in the background. So yeah, Valkyrie, what a lap time, what a lap. 12.4. Chappers in P2 and Chris in P3, top 3 for RTR, and then Tiger in 4th, Amsterdam in 5, then we have France in P6 for that. Saitan, Swedish driver for ZFS. They made their debut last round. And Italia in P8, and then we have the second page where we see Ridders with the debut for ZFS. In P9, Tom for RTR in P10, Maligator also with the debut. The same goes for Crazy Path. Path did some co-comms on some of the live streams. So also shout out to you for providing a good commentary for some of our CTC streams throughout this season. and we wait for the lobby to, the lobby is set. We have sneak peek at the settings, so we have still dry, cloudless and pleasant weather in the afternoon, times 4 speed. Then we have the usual stuff: light damage, tire wear and fuel consumption as stated. We have a refueling speed of 8 liters per second. We have all racing tires available, none is required. It's up to the drivers to decide what they want to use: short, but penalties on weak, and also the pit lane line cutting penalty is enabled. Right. I think grid looking good from what I can tell. So I say good luck, have a good race, and then we get this thing started. 30 minutes, race 1, Radical at Blue Moon Bay, infield A in reverse. So what can we expect? I don't know. The Radical is a light car. It was not too bad with the tires. We will see how this goes. So then, yes, I can already jump into the spectate mode. Get my preparations done for this. Bring up wheel and tire information, and then you'll see we saw some hards and mediums. Hard, medium, hard, medium, hard. So mediums and hards are the choice for this one. And here we go. We see the red lights. 3, 4, 5. We hear the engines revving and it's lights out and the cars are off. We have a race. Valkyrie staying in the lead, has a good start. Chappers in P2, Chris in P3, and we see France with a nice start. Looking down the inside on Amsterdam. Tiger had a shocking start, down to P8 already. What happened there? Braking for the first time for the right-hand turn. Some cars go a little bit wide. Rejoin. There goes your 150 board again. Don't need that anyways. The 150 board is way more important for the reference. Into the up and under the bridge we go. It's close racing as usual on this first lap. Some cars doing the lawn mowing experience as well. Who was it? Tom decided to cut some grass. Finds his way at the back for now, and we have some close racing at the front, but 1, 2, 3, 4 RTR at this moment. Tiger up to P5 already, so recovered that poor looking start a little bit. The side in P6, Italia in 7th, and then looking to get a run, trying to get some draft somehow. So we have the drafting rule applied for CTC this season, so you have to find a way past the other driver without bumping. Doesn't matter if it's your teammate or an opponent. Can't use them to gain some extra speed. This is close side-by-side racing throughout those first couple of laps. We have ZFS and RTR. Nice mix of cars of drivers in that action. Very tough to spot what's really going on, but yes, a small car and you can do side-by-side racing. That's Cruiser, Dan, Italia, Saita, Alligator. All in this, also France leading this little group. There's a 1.5 second gap to Tiger in P4, and we go too wide through the final turn, and it's not happening once, it's twice. Now we have like a team slipstream train forming. Dan with the slipstream assist for his fellow teammates. Looks like a bicycle race, like the team is trying to get a move down the inside we go. And I think Saitam takes advantage with that slipstream, tucks in behind the steers. Oh, everyone's going a bit too wide on that grass. A little bit of damage again, but nothing too major. That damage will repair itself at some point. Some crazy close battling at the mid and lower end of this grid so far. Again, we have side-by-side racing happening between France and Maligator. France has the inside line for the left-hander, should stay in front. He can keep it on the track, he does, he covers the racing line. Maligator looking on the inside, has the better line now for the final turn, the right-hander. They go side by side, I think, no. Yes, they did. Alright. Also, Ridders goes through France. They had a poor run, loses the position to his team in Italia. So Italia, France, and Tom, the RTR drivers, in that mid-pack battle. Want to have a look at the front, of course, the Valkyrie with a 1.4 second lead over his teammate Chappers. Tiger got past Chris, so Tiger the leading ZFS driver in P3 at the moment. Chris in P4, and then this is crazy battle group here. Like the remaining 8 cars are just battling for position 5 to 12. It's actually 7 drivers, but never mind. It is yeah, whatever. Any little mistake and you lose more than one position, 2, 3, 4, easily done. So Maligator leading that train then in 6 ahead of Ridders. And Italia, France, and Tom Saitan dropped a few positions. He was running P5 at some point earlier on, so down to P11, and Crazy Taff trying to stay with that bike, still has that slipstream. And again we go side by side racing, coming on to the oval again for the end of lap number 4, starting lap number 5. So this is a spectacular race so far. Side by side racing everywhere. We can see France again down the inside of Tom. Tom has to lift. And France defending that inside line. So Tom gets the move around the outside, has that inside line now. Again, they're playing the team game, defending their positions. So there was no way to go for Saitam and Crazy Taff for this one. Again, can't take an eye off that battle here between those 7 cars from P5 downwards. See, ZFS can do the same thing with their 3 drivers, Amsterdam, Maligator, and Ridders. So they can play the same team game. Italia, Tom, and France for RTR trying to get something done, of course. So let's get back to the front. Chappers closed that gap to Valkyrie under a second, and the fastest driver on track is Tiger. 14.0.7 the gap, and coming down, so get a little bit of onboard action. And I can take a little breather, get something to drink after those crazy 5 to 6 minutes of racing. And we see Tiger with the run, doesn't have the run so far, looks on the inside, almost a bit of contact. Oh, he lifts off. Shepard stays in front, but this will help Valkyrie to increase the lead. We go and have a look from Shepard's perspective. Tiger with the run in that slipstream. How powerful is that slipstream? Tiger is closing now. I think it's not enough to go for a move, is it? Through the bank turn, Tiger looking down the inside. We go onto the better perspective. Oh, he tries to go for a move and he has it, I think. Tiger can defend that inside line now. Goes a bit too deep, maybe into the double right-hander, so the cutback attempt. Oh, Tiger defending that inside line into the hairpin again. Shepard's looking for a way now. He has to concede that position. So down to P3 it is. So we have a look at the tire situation. We have Valkyrie on the hards. Tiger is on the mediums, alright, so he has the softer tire compounds compared to Valkyrie and Chapel, so that's why he should go for those moves and make the most out of those medium tires. So Chapel's on the hards, Chris on the hards in P4. Amsterdam is running the mediums, Rivers is running the mediums. Alligator also running the mediums, so ZFS so far running all mediums. And RTR running the hard tires. Alright, so that's the difference. So everyone is using the hard tires from the RTR squad, and ZFS opted to start with the medium tires for this one. It could be a no-stop race. Who knows? Who knows? We'll have a look. The fuel, yeah, fuel shouldn't be an issue. So I think possible to run the no-stop strategy. But the mediums also don't look too bad, not gonna lie. But probably they won't be lasting till the end. But you can definitely floor it. So this Radical still seems to be quite okay with the tires. That's that light car. And is there an opportunity for Tiger to make a move? No, half a second. This time Chappers in P3. Gap to Chris opened up 4 seconds under pressure. Chris defending it inside line. Amsterdam looking around the outside. Probably brakes early and tries to get a run out of that turn. Oh, Chris still stays in front for now. Can he hold that apex through that double right-hander? Yes, he can. But here we go. We see again side-by-side action, and I think that is Dan past. He has the inside line for the left-hander. Gets his nose in front just before the turn. Ridders cuts some grass. Doesn't lose too much speed. I think got away with it with the dirty tires. He's right behind now. Can use maybe a little bit of double slip. Amsterdam in front. And Chris in between. Now we see the acceleration. 5th gear for Ridders. Shifts to 6th gear. Has some slipstream now available. Will he dive down the inside? He's looking for it. No. Chris defends that beautifully. Gets it turned. Doesn't run too wide on the exit. So then Chris Ridders. Here we have Maligator in P7, Italia just in front of Saitan. Tom in P10 ahead of France, and Crazy Taff in P12, giving those lads a run for their money today. Oh, we missed the overtake now. Tiger into the lead. 7/10 already. And Have a look, we are 12 minutes 30 into this one. The fuel run about 60%, so yeah, fuel could last. Valkyrie the same, and maybe they are going for the no stop. The Valkyrie and Chopper still really close, try to stay with the Tiger on those medium tires. We saw Riddles versus Chris. Chris has the inside line on the hard tires, Riddles with the mediums around the outside, double right hander. It is possible. This should set up Riddles with the better line for the left-handed hairpin. No, Chris had some more momentum, parks it on the apex, covers that line, stays in front for now through the infield part. Now, good defensive driving, and will be next lap probably for Riddles. So really close now behind. Oh, that was a big dive. Where's everyone? Inside line, and this could be the run for both of the ZFS drivers. We have a 3 wide situation going on, and it's Meligator with an inside line. Chris on the high line. Where is... oh, didn't meant to do that. And Chris loses 2 positions with that one. Back to the TV camera. We have some awesome angles in here. So Meligator and Riddles, they are now past Chris. So Chris into P7, Riddles P6, Meligator P5. Amsterdam has a nice little gap already built. So P4. Tiger with a 1 second lead going up, will stay with Tiger for that lap. Also Valkyrie is still inside of that slipstream range, but about to lose it any time soon, I guess. And 1.1, 1.2 maybe wasn't the fastest lap, but really close to that one as well. And Valkyrie with his quickest lap so far, 14.4 on those hearts. And yeah, more and more people in the chat, it further away. Yeah, the hearts looking good. They could last till the end, but still might be very, very warm towards the end. But the question is, how much do you lose in the pit lane? We see a Tiger now with roughly 60% on that front left tire. But that's probably 5 more minutes, I'd say, until this tire is done. So I expect Tiger to pit. Valkyrie really looking after those tires compared to his teammate Chappers. Dan in P4, then Meligator and Riddles built a little gap already. Chris 1 second. Oh, hits that wall. Loses definitely some speed with that mistake. So here comes Saitam with the run. That gap is coming down. Will it be enough to get the run into turn through the braking zone? We'll see. It stays around the 7/10 at this stage. I think Chris should be safe. And now keeps it on the gray stuff. Italia, Tom, Rance, they lost a little bit of contact, and Crazy Tap in P12, 1.5 seconds, still within striking distance. So now those really close battles have stopped. Now it's strategy time midway through this race. So we have 17 minutes in, 13 minutes to go, nearly 2 seconds to get now for Tiger. Those mediums, yeah, still looking okay. So maybe it's Tiger's going for medium to soft strategy, and 20 minutes mediums, 10 minutes on the softs could be possible. So it's more and more likely for me that RTR are doing the nose stop with this strategy, and the Hitler should be always around about 20 seconds, so it is could be the winning strategy. Who knows? Let's see the gaps to the leaders. 9 seconds from Alligator, Chris 11 seconds, there's Italia 14, Tom, and France. So this could be the like somewhere in between this. So at the moment I'd say RTR will be in the lead with all of their cars, assuming a 20+ second pit stop, that is. So now so we see an early pit stop. Then going in after 19 minutes of driving. The same goes for Alligator, Ritter's setup. So now it will be interesting to see what tires they will be choosing for this one. Will it be another set of mediums? Oh, it goes soft. Okay, Amsterdam goes soft. So this is the ZFS strategy, medium to soft. Looks, yeah, Alligator out on softs, Ritter's out on softs, Saitam out on softs as well. Crazy Tab also in the pits will also use the soft tires now as well. So we will probably see Tiger pitting as well. Now this lap we had like a glance of the strategy. He's staying out. Tiger is staying out for another lap. I don't think he can run on those mediums till the very end. Don't think this is going to happen. And yeah, and as Arden stated in the chat, now the hard tires are matching the mediums. Now the gap is not increasing anymore. It did come down a little bit, in fact. So yeah, so Tiger, and then we have 6 drivers for RTR. The gap, it's 10 seconds between Dan and Tom. All right, so that's the interesting part. Now it's 1.6. All right, so depending on the sector, but it stays around 1.5 seconds. So Tiger now has to be right. He has to make use of his soft tires at some point. He still uses the high line. Probably won't be pitting. What? Is he trying to get to the end on those mediums? Ah, this would be crazy. I mean, with the new tire bottle, the physics, when the tires are gone, you're really struggling. So with that front left being the target tire, so you would have like understeer for days, but not sure if you can manage it. So not sure about the decision here. Not gonna lie, but I think it is no way back for RTR. They will stick to their strategy and go for the nose stop right now. And now it's too late to even think about using soft tires. Yeah, Inferno saw that. I will invite you to the party chat in between the races. Oh, see, it looks like again a high line for Tiger, so he not sure. He might have changed his strategy midway through this race. Feels like he's better off staying out. He's still keeping that 1.4, 1.5 second gap to Valkyrie. And we have a look at the gap between Tom and Dan. So it was 9 seconds down to 6 seconds. The soft tires are definitely very quick. We see a new fastest lap of the race, Saitam. And now it's Amsterdam at 1 minute 12.9. He's definitely flying, taking out time. It's crazy, 12.9 to a 41. That's 2 seconds a lap quicker on this very short track. Indeed, alright. So it's strategy games all over the place. You still have to stick with Tiger. So we are less than 6.5 minutes, less than 7 minutes away from it. So this is 5 laps to go. And yeah, I think Tiger is trying to get to the end now. It's point of no return reached, I guess. So can he manage those medium tires all the way through the end? That's a question. Hard tires, front left now, just above the 50% at this stage. The Chappers in P3 trying to stay with Valkyrie. And then Chris, Italia, France, and Tom for RTR, Amsterdam. Lying again, another very quick lap, 13.2 down to 4 seconds the gap. The other ZFS drivers all around the softs, Navigators, Saitam, Ridders, and Crazy Tab. So we have to keep an eye on that gap between Tiger and Valkyrie, 1.2. One second, alright. So I think now the tire drop off is clearly visible. That front left. Now he's going to pit. No way, that is way too late. Way too late, I think, now for 5 minutes. Oh, I don't know. But I think Tiger realized the grip was gone. No point in continuing. But he should have pitted way earlier to get a chance. He will drop behind Tom, maybe behind Dan as well. We'll wait for Tiger. Will he save some soft tires for the second? No, he goes on to the soft tire. So he's 2.5. The gap is going up because it needs to get up to speed. 5 seconds maybe. So right, 4 minutes to go. Now we see Amsterdam 1.5 seconds behind Tom and France. They are not separated by much. Tom with a big slide. Amsterdam on the move. We will get some on-board footage, I think, for Dan. So can he disturb the RTR dominance? 1, 2, 6. A little bit of sliding going on, but as Arden really stated in chat again, that is not catching that with these huge steps anymore. So yeah, the softs are fading. They are still probably a bit quicker than those. One soft tires. Question is, can Tom and France keep their positions? P5 and P6. What a strategy call, RTR. No stop on the hards. This opens up this strategy for the second race. for RTR. Pretty much. A little bit of wall contact, nothing too major. Amsterdam has the slipstream 0.4. Gets the run probably through this final turn. But it's just over 2 minutes to go. So 2 more laps. He has the run. Is Tom defending the low line? Yeah, he does. Going slower through that part, yeah, that's a clever move. Don't leave Amsterdam any room, but then he can use a much tighter line. You also see France is struggling. Now, and Amsterdam gets one position for now. Tom has the slipstream. Will they go side by side through this turn? Yeah, giving each other room, and then Tom drives onto the grass and has to give up that position for now. So 1 place gained for Amsterdam. And we have the final minute of this race. It's getting down with the run. Probably can go up to P5. The France defending the inside line, forcing then around the outside. They break. France has the inside for the right-hander. Then around the outside, and he makes that move stick. Well done. So instant replay. We need to have a look. We didn't have that one. So around the outside, well done. And but they are still fighting. They are still fighting for position. It's not over yet. Dan keeps that position, and now we have to go to the front. Valkyrie takes the victory for RTR in this one. Fuel is low, but okay, tires are low, but who cares? He crosses the line and finishes this race. Gets another victory lap as well. Valkyrie, no, Champions in P2. Chris in P3. And it looks Italia in P4. And then we jump to Dan, who stays in front of France and Tom. So yeah, Italia over the line. Amsterdam now best ZFS driver in P5. France in P6. Tom in P7. And we have Meligator P8, Saitan 9th, Ridders close in P10, Taff in P11, and oh, what happened to Tiger? Tiger dropped all the way down to P12. Alright, here comes. It looks like Tiger is running on auto drive, alright, so he realized his strategy wasn't the best, so it's just 1 extra lap for Valkyrie, and he's run out of fuel, of course. In style, finished this race without any fuel. Don't think you were expecting to do that extra lap. But hey, take all the time you need, buddy. Celebrate your victory. Doing the victory donuts. Come on, cross that line. Cross that line. Alright, that's race 1. Alright, very interesting to see differing here in the strategies. So I'm gonna definitely save that replay. Screenshots for the race results. Alright, so then I say I go my little intermission thingy, and gonna show you those race results, and I'm gonna invite Inferno to the party chat. Oh, I can't do that apparently. So. And add someone. Have the race results again. That's the order, right? What you wanna do in here? Arden, that's a bold prediction here. If we see another no-stop race. Alright. Never say never, right? So I see some updates here on scorecard as well. So like we're having a additional score for first one, and see if I can bring them up screen for you. Ah, here we go. Magic happened. So like it's 84 RTR 32 ZFS after number 1. Big climbs, looks like seems reasonable from what I can tell. Oh, yeah.
Hello?
Hello, yeah, I can hear you. Hopefully chat can hear you
finally.
Again. Finally. You joined,
Yeah,
you left,
if
you
you
joined.
want to blame... yeah, if you want anyone to blame, blame chat.
Blame chat. We want to hear Inferno, right? So come on, if you're free. We're always happy to have you with me. All good, all good.
Yeah. So, St. Croix B with the 2008 GTRs.
It
yeah.
is, yeah. It is a completely different combination again. But yeah, Arden, what can we expect to St. Croix B? St. Arden B, by the way. It is your track, we know. The layout here also pretty good. So you said if someone is doing the medium no stop, then you will eat your PlayStation, right? If so,
ain't gonna happen.
Someone listen to us in chat. Please try and do the no stop. I want to have visual video proof how I'm eating a PlayStation.
I'm telling you now, a no stop round here.
Probably not. Never say never. Those races. So yeah, very interesting first race, right? With different strategy calls all around. So but then yeah, I was worried with Tiger's decision to stay out that long on the mediums. So
yeah. It's towards the end of his stint. I was like, there ain't no way he's making it to the end on them.
Okay, we see in chat it was a huge strategy mistake, apparently.
Oops.
Oopsie. Yeah. It happens. All right, so we have different drivers on track as well. So we have Kevin Gran Turismo replacing Tom for RTR, and we also see the RTR livery here for that GTR 2008 GT500 car. predominantly green, black, and white for RTR. And let's have a look at ZFS. Alright, that orange and black is again their choice of color as usual. Again, nice touch. That those sides look really nice. And they also using some nice variations on their end plates and their side mirrors. Look at that.
Similar to what CLR did during their race around here.
Yeah, who did it first?
That's a good question.
That's a good question, yeah. Let's see. So yeah, the DB layout is the shortest of the three layouts here at St. Croix.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, it still has some exciting corners, fast-flowing corners, some heavy braking zones as well. It's a wide track. We could see 2-3 wide situations again in this race. The urgent question will be about the infamous turbulent air. How much does it impact the racing in those high downforce cars?
Yeah, and you gotta realize these are the 2008 cars, so they're they're higher top speed, less downforce compared to the variants.
That's correct.
So I would expect the dirty air to affect these slightly worse than normal.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't been driving Group 2s in a competitive way for a long time, so I'm not sure about this. They could be similar to the car you are driving on Mondays with the downforce levels, I guess. So.
If I remember correctly, the GTR is definitely more handling orientated compared to the ST430. Definitely the best handling out of the 2008 cars, with the 30 being fastest and the NS6 being the switchiest.
Oh.
Trust me, I know from experience.
Alright, Arden with the prediction,
so, yeah,
58.
I won't be using that one for worry.
No? It is just one race.
No,
you have a free choice, right? You don't have to find compromises for that one.
Yeah, I know, but I'm thinking of changing up the Group 2.
Go.
Being free. Then again, I do have one in mind.
Alright, so see 58's race pace. Okay, good call, Arden. So we saw 58's, mid 58's for the practice. So now.
And that's with tire wear.
The tire wear, yeah. So I think the track is like in the middle of it's not too harsh, but also you can look after your tires if you don't go that aggressive. But then again, probably you have to be aggressive with Group 2, so so one stop, medium soft would be my call. Don't expect to see the hard tire here for the race. That's my prediction. But
yeah, I wouldn't see many drivers using hard tires for this race. It'll definitely be mediums for those who still have 2 sets available, if they don't have 2 sets available, it'll probably be 1 set of mediums and then possibly 2 sets of softs, depending on how long the mediums last.
Yeah, so we had medium soft for ZFS for race 1, so they could do the same here. And depending on how bad the tire wear is, maybe medium is the winning strategy. We'll see. You can if you can push a little bit more on those mediums.
Yeah.
That is alright. So go back on to the spectate mode for qualifying warm-up session. And then it will be again a 10-minute session divided into 2 parts. We have 2 flying laps this time for every driver, and it will be RTR outburst. And then after 5 minutes we see the ZFS drivers in here. And yeah, I was talking about replacements, so ZFS has 3 new drivers. For race number 2 we have Big Brexit Hudson in this one. We have Gary Clark, aka Sharky, I guess, in the Discord, and JJ is also in this for ZFS. So those are the driver swaps. Yeah, so right, and then we wait. Well, maybe I put in the command, right? I'll do that. So it is RTR first, then it's ZFS, and I deleted everything again. Who are we waiting for? That is a good question. Tiger needs to tick in, right?
Tiger
is...
There we go.
Tiger is ticked in. It's alright. That's sorted. We can bring up the settings. So again, we have dry, cloudless, and pleasant conditions in the afternoon and Sunday. Come on, teams. Come up with some more creative settings. This sounds like default settings, right? Preset SO1 afternoon. Let's go. You have the options. Yeah, I know other teams, they decided to have more variety in this. So just a sneak peek for the remaining 2 races. We have some rain racing again on the menu. That will be interesting.
Yeah, I know Sonic has been teasing something along them lines. Not sure when it'll be implemented, but
all right, so the qualifying session is underway. So let's go, RTR. Ardon check first. In those green, black, and white racing machines, Group 2 Nissan is the brand. GTR GT500 2008 model, and put into the Group 2 category. And here we go. The Valkyrie first, Gavin, Chris, Italia, Brands, and Chappers, the 6 drivers for RTR. Going for the second race for this matchup. So Arden was expecting 56.8 for pole position. Alright, let's see. This is possible.
It's clear Turbo doesn't want to hang.
No. Oh, Valkyrie definitely doing some interesting tire warming up routines. Whatever, coming down the back straight, and Chris braking forward at the end of the back straight, coming into the final sector, the fast flowing one, especially in high downforce cars. I think this should be all flat, this entire section. Yep, looks like. And now preparing the lap. Final turn, onboard action it is. Alright, inside curb, early on the throttle, shaking the speed, 200 kph on the exit of that curb, and starts the first flying lap. Now, we see the 100 roughly. Don't cut too much on the inside, be early on the power again, use all of the exit curve on the outside, and then run. That little kink is flat in nearly every class. Then at the start of the curve, brake, third gear, early on the power, we go into the downhill S's. Also open up that corner, go to the left hand side, stay on the power. Now drop a gear, stay close to that left, onto the bridge, early on the power again. Don't hit Barry on the left hand side. Now the run over the bridge. You see some triangles on the tire mark. That's usually your brake marker. Into third gear, early on the power again for one of the crucial corners here. That long right hander, maybe a little lift, also downshift to get a tight line early on the power. Ooh, that was close to the wall. And now carry the speed for the back straight. Again, it's a little kink, nothing to worry in those cars. And then heavy braking zone. I think guess around about the 100, just a little bit before 120, I guess. Again, early on the power, and now it is flat out until the final turn. So into the left, use all of the curb, over to the right, to the left again. Don't understeer into the wall, base on the curb, and then run about the 100, drop 2 gears, up to fourth again, early on the power, and then we should see, I guess, a 1 minute 56.2. Boom! You're like, mic drop just happened. Valk also really close. Kevin, look at those gaps, Italia. They are just, again, another outstanding performance. You also see Chappers just slots in there somehow between Kevin and Italia. Also, I don't know, is there even more time in it? So France with the penalty, France won't be improving. Will with his second flying lap. Is there a little bit more time left?
Came very close to Barrier on the exit there.
It is so. Chappers.
They are purple.
Yeah, yeah. I saw that. They are. So we have 5 minutes.
Oh,
no, Chappers bottled it. So Chappers also won't be improving. Chris also didn't improve. They were flat out.
Turbo's cool.
Yeah, we'll see. Valkyrie. He's close to Chris. We'll see the next sector time appearing down a little bit, but not too much. Let's see. Kevin is up. This could be close. Is Kevin going for pole? We'll see. So into the final sector we go. Keeps it just on the curb. Looks like a good run out of that turn. Let's see. Lost a little bit, so let's go to Valkyrie. He's coming round on the final turn. close to the wall that carried some big speed on that exit. 56.1, he just got it. And Kevin into P2, so they improved on their lap times. Well done, where's Italia? Italia goes! 56.1, look at those gaps. This is... It's okay, so now ZFS, they are out on track, the outlap. So we have Hudson, Tiger, Dan, JJ, Ridders, and Gary. And for this one. Oh, it's the same time. Valkyrie and Italia have the same time apparently. But Valkyrie, but Valkyrie was first, so yeah.
Insane.
Insane, yeah. All right. So we go base cam now. Oh, ZFS. Okay, 100. Could have carried more speed because he wasn't close to that exit curb. You can clearly tell this wide track, you have to use the entire track width. This looked good exit. Now we're going downhill again. Stays flat onto the brakes. Oh, second gear, that's not the way. Ooh, and then he died. Next driver. I think third gear, you should leave that corner on third gear to avoid the wheels spinning. Okay, then we'll stay with Tiger for the lap into the left-hander. First gear, whoa, that's aggressive downshifting, and didn't get that inside line as carry the speed as the RTR drivers did. We will see how much this costs in the end. Kings, I probably can't increase Inferno's mic volume on my end. I will have a look at my voice chat settings after the qualifying to see. So through the final turn, third gear, fourth gear on the exit. Probably a 57. 57.2. So now we see Hudson. The next one, Ridders comes around. Dan in P9. For this one, Ridders 58. Gary in P10. Alright, so we have JJ 57.0. That's not too far behind France. And let me just have a look at then, yeah, Valkyrie and Italia at the same time. Kevin, Chris, Chappers, those 5 drivers, insane. So JJ has a little bit of slipstream down that bridge section. It is already down 0.05, 0.15. Maybe gets a little bit of toe down the back straight as well. Or is the dirty air already too strong through that part? No, looked okay, I guess. Oh, we'll see. Quarter of a second already down. Don't think it's possible to gain that much time in the slipstream. We'll have a look. Tiger also down on his personal best, so he aborted the qualifying. Here's
Here comes Hudson through far turn.
Fifty 56.9 into the 56 is alright. That's Amsterdam improved. So Hudson P6 jumped in front of France. So, and that's the qualifying session done for this one.
But it's really incredible how two teammates have managed to set the exact same time.
Yeah, and then have a look at the gaps as well between the drivers on this track. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, the top 5 RTR drivers are straight off in.
All right. So you see, we have 2 times purple on the result. 0.000, nothing but zeros.
But as the rules state, the first driver to set that time obviously gets the position.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, Italia will have to set till second.
So let's see if I can, I can crank up the volume. That's hopefully better for everyone.
Here's open.
Don't overshadow me. No.
I'll try not to.
But yeah, that's another 6 points for RTR with that qualifying result. Turn him down. Oh yeah, he's too loud. Ah, my ears.
For fuck's sake. First on too quiet, now on too loud. Make up your fucking minds, people.
Every feedback is appreciated, of course. Right then, we are waiting for the inside voice or do some ASMR now. Whatever. All right. So while the grid is being set, we have a look at no, this is still the qualifying settings. We will switch to the race settings now. I was just like, wait a minute, why are we racing just for 1 lap? It's off. Here we go, 30 minutes. That's more like it. So again, usual RTR settings. They, I think every one of their picks have been equal conditions mode on. I thought they like it. Don't get distracted by changing wind or whatever. They just use that. But didn't want to close it, by the way. So you'll have fire wear and fuel consumption, running speed, data racing, tires available, penalties, pit lane, it's on, line cutting, it's fine. So wait for the grid to be set, and then we're off for the second race. 30 minutes. Predictions are medium or medium softs. I would be surprised to see a no stop on hards this time.
It'd be touch and go. I mean, I can probably foresee the tires lasting. The fuel, will last.
Fuel could be the issue, yeah. So it's like, yeah, long power sections. It's not like where you can just easily full save this. So alright, so it looks like grid is set. This looks okay from my end. So I go directly into the spectate mode, have a sneak peek at the tires, and of course send them all the best wishes I can, of course, and it looks like it's mediums all the way for now. It's reasonable, I guess, and then we go. Ooh, the pole setter. Valkyrie has the
every
line.
driver is on mediums.
Alright. The Valkyrie has the inside line for the right hand turn. Well, yeah, the outside we have top 5 RTR, and everyone is off to a good start. Go in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it 6? France moves up already.
Oh, Tiger! A little bit of wiggle coming through turn 1 there.
And France being challenged around the outside goes Tiger. No, Hudson, but Tiger right behind. So we have a look at this move once again. Just wait a second for the bridge. Will everyone survive the bridge? It looks okay. Alright, so we go to... This was just the end of the overtakes, but there was a gap around the outside. So. And France on the inside. Oh, close to that wall.
Turbo got pinned by his teammate a little bit there.
Chris, has damage. We'll see if we can catch that. So he's dropped down to P9 under pressure, and we will have a look if we can get that. Understeers a little bit. Oh, and then his teammate is rear, and he got contact with Barry. Alright, that's a bit unlucky. Alright, so race situation. We have Valkyrie leading after lap number 1, Italia in P2, Kevin in P3, then Hudson with some early moves from P5 to P4. But he definitely had 2 overtakes. Not the best start, probably. But in P4, Chappers, France, 5 and 6. Tiger is closing. Was not close enough to go for a move in P7. Then Chris already back up to... Oh, and a big spin. Who spun it? It was Amsterdam. I think it was just too early on the throttle. Go into the chase cam. See, 3rd gear, and then loses it on the exit. Power oversteer all the way down to P12. It is for Amsterdam. Valkyrie and Italia 1, 2. Kevin P3, Hudson in 4th. Chappers, France and Tiger.
France, just France squeezing past Tiger there. I don't know if Tiger got put slightly into there. May have been a bit of lag, I'm not entirely sure.
Also Chris is approaching down the back straight. Tiger has to slip, but not close enough to go for a full front look, so Chappers and France will stay in front probably. Wiggle on the exit again. Still close through that part, so we'll stay with Tiger. See, needs to lift on the exit, so this is probably the dirty air. Car's not turning that good. lost 2-3 tenths through that section. We'll have a look at France now. Behind his teammate Shepard. Don't think they will be attacking each other, or will they? Ooh. Shepard had to take a wide line. This could give Tiger the chance to get closer again. So from this perspective, it looks like France might be a little bit quicker at this stage.
Ooh, Tiger!
Always squirrely on that exit.
Yeah.
Tiger now close.
Go onto the bridge now.
And decent run within half a second still. And behind Tiger we have Chris, then we have Gary in P9, Ritz in 10th, JJ 11th, and Amsterdam after a spin in P12. Is there something possible with an alternative strategy maybe for Amsterdam? We will see. So at the front, Valkyrie and Italia both on purple laps. At this stage, little gap to Kevin in P3. Hudson 2.5 seconds, and Chappers is catching. So, and we have France versus Tiger.
Sticking to the inside there.
Oh, again, Tiger! Oh! Sideways every exit.
Tiger!
You see, he's pushing it to the limits and maybe beyond. Who knows? See, he's still within that half a second, though, with all those sideway actions. Throughout lap now lost a little bit, I think. So let's have a look. Hudson had a good exit out of the last turn. 1 second to Shepard. France and Tiger. Chris also in P8 trying to get closer and join this battle.
JJ and Clark have just done a swap.
Yep. JJ up into P9. Towing along his teammates, hopefully, for ZFS to bring them closer to Chris. It's 1.5.6 seconds at this stage. You see, for now it's close racing, no real battles, and Kevin caught up with the top 2.3. Might be a new fastest lap incoming. That time gain so far. I will stay with Kevin to see what's possible, and we'll also have a sneak peek at the tires that the fronts are wearing. Definitely. So I'd say I'll be ruling out a no stop on mediums. So Arden, your PlayStation is safe from being eaten. Against France versus Tiger. France covering.
Tiger and a better run out there this time.
Oh, can they go side by side through those S's? No, it's not possible. Maybe.
No.
But he's putting lots of pressure now on France. Will he get a run through? No, he scraps that wall. Loses a little bit of speed. Still a good lap. Personal best so far, Italia with the fastest lap so far, 58.0. And Tiger nearly went onto the grass on the exit, but just nearly. And we also see that JJ, that gap to Chris, 1.1, 1.2 seconds. So JJ is definitely flying under 1 second, pushing that car to get into the slip at 0.8. He had a good run downhill. Can he keep that momentum up? The right-hander onto the bridge. Yeah, was okay. Gary unable to follow his teammate. Same goes for Ritters, and Dan is with Ridders now in the slipstream, so that's good for Dan. And Valkyrie, Italia, and Kevin 0.7.8 of a gap between each other, so that's probably now the slipstream / dirty air gap. It's hard to get any closer, I guess, now. Question is, oh, we have Franz versus Tiger again. Franz on the inside line, Tiger around the outside.
Oh.
Franz goes a little bit deep this time, maybe it's a GT4 cut again. Tiger slides it, coming out of that hairpin. He's so close, but it's just no gap. Again, another lap behind the RTR driver for Tiger. And final turn. Better exit for Tiger, 4/10 when they cross the line. But it's tough. It looks like a wide track. And then Tiger nearly runs wide again. It looked so close. But he's maximizing this track as you should. It is so. Where is the opportunity? Where to go for a move? Usually it's down the back straight into the hairpin, but Fred's doing a really good job defending the inside line every time. Downhill we go. Didn't get the best run, I think. So a little bit of more speed again for Tigers, but not close enough. 0.5, 0.4, the gap is hovering between this. Oh no. Tiger getting closer. It's 4/10. Again, the right-hander is crucial. Didn't get that inside line, understeers a little bit. Initially, better run for Franz covering the inside line again. Again, Tiger will be catching. Gap will come down to 3/10 maybe into the braking zone. But again,
No, not close enough.
Again, big slide coming out of that turn. Aggressive driving from the Tiger. Chris and JJ go to the next battle between RTR and ZFS. Chris in P8. JJ was catching now. Is JJ? Can he find a way? Oh, we also see again Tiger versus Franz into turn 1 this time. This could be the run for Tiger. He has the better exit. But Chris again has the better line for the next braking zone, the left hand. There we go. Franz with that inside line goes a bit wide.
And
Tiger around
got
the outside this time. I think finally for Tiger, we guess. So it took him quite some time to make that move happen, but and then he understeers. I closed my eyes already. I said, "Oh no, will this happen?" And we go into the chase cam perspective. You see a nice little cutback, and he just got the better run out of the turn. Some nice setup, great overtake.
Yeah, beautiful move.
Yep. Ooh, close to that wall again, but opened up that gap. 0.7. We see JJ made a mistake. 3.5 seconds to get to Chris. But Italia in the lead in the meantime, and we are 13 minutes, 30 seconds into this one. The tires, yep, coming towards their end. So it looks like medium is the go-to strategy if you have two set of mediums. That is, ZFS, they don't have two set of mediums. They have to run the mediums a little bit longer and then use the softs towards the end. So they go, oh, was there a cut on the entry of that bit? line. It looked like that this was a late decision. My angle, we could see a 3-second penalty now. So as expected, ZFS are staying out. It looked okay to Arden, okay. So it was probably just my camera angle. Yeah, it was fine. No one got a 3-second penalty. Well played. So mediums, it is right for the RTR drivers. So ZFS, they need to carry on for probably 2 more laps to be able to run the softs towards the end.
Yeah. And even then, you know, they're going to be touch and go on those softs due to the tyre degradation. I expect the tyres to start running out towards the end of the race.
Yep.
Possibly 2 laps from the end.
Yeah, you can always make some predictions, right? So we have 15 minutes in and the mediums are 75% maybe where, so yeah, you would think that probably 8 minutes, so 4 laps on the softs, probably what you can expect, but you probably have to do 1 more. Probably. Somehow, so. Also the pit loss is not too bad here at St. Drop. Usually just 14.5 seconds behind the leader at the moment after the pit stop, Italia in P6. Valkyrie. Ritter's running in between the RTR drivers that have already pitted, so Ritter's still staying out on those mediums, those wall mediums, and defending, but Chepas goes around the outside, has better grip, more speed, heading into the first turn, goes around the outside and completes that overtake. Franz and Chris in P11, P12 at this stage, they're 20.8 seconds behind the leader. I think we're looking at 16
so yeah, going around the outside of Gary.
He tries to, yeah. Bit of side contact again, touching each other, but they make it work somehow. They make it work. Probably Code Brown moment for, oh no, I'm under 0 string, please don't hit that wall, it's sticking out. But yeah, Gary on those wall mediums he's having a hard time to compete against the RTR drivers on fresh mediums, so much more grip. And now you will be sitting back on that straight.
Kevin.
Yeah. And Kevin needs to time that move through the kink. Gary is going defensive early, but I think Kevin can Drake later go around the outside to see. Or no.
No.
Gary went a little bit deep there into that corner, still was okay. Was no blocking, just due to his tires maybe as well. Couldn't get that close to the apex. Still all good. Now he's going really defensive through the final turn, this time around the outside. More contact again. It's hard to pull that move around that. Now
round outside of both of them.
In a sandwich, Gary, he's and yeah, see about that. Gary lost the position to Chappers. Now we'll have a look at Hudson doing a good job with those tires, not gonna lie. So he could get to the 10-minute mark roughly, and then has to do 5 laps-ish on those soft tires. Could be possible, so we are on lap number 10, yeah. It is doable, I think, but yeah, the final lap will be a struggle. Looks at JJ in P3, 7 seconds, then in P4. But here comes Italia and Valkyrie after the pit stop, already caught up with Dan, who's still running those mediums since the start of the race. Now will carry less speed through the right-hand turn with those tires, and Italia gets the run.
Here we go.
I think it's not even close this time, so ZFS had to go through the kink, and Italia
side by side.
Italia should go around the outside, probably. No, Dan
no.
Going deep, but the
sneaking up the inside.
Yeah, that was a nice setup. Also relying on the pressure tires. Valkyrie, I think, now has to be patient through those S's. Probably now ZFS into the pits. And also Dan will do the same, tries to stay tight on that inside. Oh, it's close there, just got into the pits.
That's a very light call.
It was close, yeah, he couldn't turn in that early because there was a car in the battle, so now we get, and as expected, yeah, ZFS, they have to go through the soft tires for nearly 10 minutes, so 5 laps on softs, that is the call now.
Oh, that's big.
Hudson
managed to get ahead of Turbo.
And also Tiger really close to Chris. So that's... So, yeah, so not short pit loss. Yeah, didn't see that. Probably they didn't refuel, right? This is okay. They're just changing tires. Oh, Tiger was...
No, I think they did fuel, it's just short fueled.
Or maybe, yeah. But definitely didn't lose that much time, so just under 9 seconds from P6 Tiger to Italia in the lead. So the softs will be a bit quicker on those first 2, maybe 3 laps. So what's the deal here? Can Hudson close the gap to Chappers? 2.6 seconds. At this stage, towing along Chris in P5, also Tiger. Tiger again behind an RTR driver this time. It's Chris, not France. So, but he should have this time the tire advantage on those soft tires. So he's closed that gap, 0.3 through the S's. Again, this is the part where you can't go for an overtake. Can set it up. 0.3, if you can stay that close through the final turn, you could be seeing a move into the first turn. It is 0.1, really close now. Chris defending the inside line, Tiger around the outside. Is he brave enough? Oh no, trying to go for again the undercut. He does make it work. It looks so easy on a different tire compound. Again, a nice move. Tiger up to P5, and Hudson just 2 seconds behind Chappers. 7 seconds the gap to the leaders in front. So Italia 1 second to Valkyrie, 4 seconds then to Chappers, and those 2 seconds to Hudson could come down within the next 2 laps. Tiger already, yeah, 0.8, 0.9 the gap to Chris in 6, Kevin in 7th, France in 8th. Then is the ZFS Armada, JJ on the softs, Amsterdam, Gary and Ridders. So what's the closest battle we can expect? Probably Hudson chasing down Chappers now, 1.7. Also Tiger is flying, 1.3. Could see, will see a new fastest lap this time. .5, so gets towards the lower end of the slipstream. Half a second purple. So we should see a 1 minute 57 That's the new fastest lap of the race. Oh, touches that wall. That will lose him a little bit of speed. Still should be good for a new fastest lap. No, yes, a Tiger, a little bit quicker. So 57.4 on those softs, 1 second behind his teammate Chris. Now 1.7. Yeah, we saw with that little mistake on the final turn a low 57. It's definitely possible. We see JJ with a 57.2. Also JJ, what's the gap to Kevin? 2 seconds. Alright, so ZFS drivers on those softs are pushing and get closer to the RTR drivers at this stage. Chappers versus Hudson under a second now. And 5 minutes to go. So that's 2 more laps after this one. Softs still looking okay from the display we have. Not sure how they drive, of course, but still looks like Chappers is not able to maintain that gap. Hudson is flying, and also Tiger really quick. Could see a really low 50, maybe a high 56, even with some little bit of slipstream assist as well. You see into the heavy braking zone. We go half a second between the drivers now. Let's have a smoother exit from the Dutch driver on those soft tires. More grip definitely. Through the S's, it's 6-7 times still. So you could see an improvement of that fastest lap. We'll see this time without any wall contact. Slipstream. No, it wasn't possible. Alright, so Tiger could still do a mid 57, but this tells us the tires are fading. The soft tires are fading, so I think this has to be this lap now for Hudson to make a move. It's still like a little bit quicker than Chappers, but after that I think the mediums will be better over the entire lap. Hudson is close.
Yeah.
So
getting very close now.
It is, and the gap to Italia, 5 seconds. I think Italia is safe. Oh, again a big slide.
Ooh.
Costs Hudson a little bit. Gains those 10th probably back on that straight. See now the slipstream is helping. So those 3
yeah, but I think that slide coming out to the bridge has cost him there.
The opportunity to be really close here. Yeah. We also see that JJ is with Kevin now. 0.7, 0.8. JJ still with that fastest lap of the race, and probably no one else will be able to improve that at this stage of the race with just under 2 minutes to go. So that's the final lap of the race. Has started. Italia and Valkyrie 1-2. Chappers MP3 under pressure. 2 ZFS drivers right behind the RTR driver, and half a second the gap still between Chappers and Hudson. Hudson is pushing. Yeah, still stays around about that half a second. So Hudson and Tiger P4 and P5, then Chris in P6, France P7, Kevin in P8, and JJ in P8. Under a second the gap to France. So go back to P3, 4 and 5, the 3-way battle for the final podium spot, and Chappers keep that for RTR. It was an okay run. Tiger now really close, pushing. This Is Tiger going for a move? Yeah, I think Hudson just decided, go Tiger. Let's see if you can get him. The Chappers with a slide this time. This could be the setup for Tiger. It's a good run through this right-hander. Chappers carried some good speed, half a second the gap. It's coming down though on that straight, better exit for Tiger, but the tires are nearly done. This front left 90%, so don't think he's close enough to go for that move, and Chappers will stay again. The big wiggle, Brexit, big Brexit has damage.
So noticing that fuel is very
the fuel is low
on the
here.
fence now.
And we have the top
but
two.
This is going to be the final lap.
Yeah, and we have this time, it won't be a victory celebration lap for Valkyrie and Talia. Talia wins this one in front of Valkyrie. 1-2. Chappers brings it home in P3. Tiger is giving the position back to Hudson. Okay, they tried something, didn't work. Chris in P6, France in P7, Kevin P8, JJ in 9th, didn't get that close to RTR tires again. Dan in P10. That sounds like a rhyme. Gary in P11, and then Riddles will be crossing the line, running out of fuel in style, of course. We need that. We need that. Crawling over the line to finish this race eventually in P12. All right. Again, great racing all around. Okay. Shot bolts. Bring it up on the screen for you. Then wait for points to be updated, but I guess it's safe to say that RTR won this matchup. Also probably, yeah, won the second race with 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and 8. Let's have a sneak peek at scorecard updates. And looks like I see something changing. Nice. It's 10 seconds, don't. Points being updated, but just saying here, you can see the live edit. You see magic happening, like positions being changed and points being updated. All that stuff. And so provisionally it looks like 78 to 38 for RTR for the second race, which should give us an overall of 162 to 70. That's the provision, of course. It's always not tricky to report some incidents, but I think it was very clean racing, from what I could tell so far. But yeah, that's provisional. RTR wins. Yes, not a real surprise, but yeah, still, again, they're showing their great performance throughout the season once again. Alright, we bring up just the race results. Then for the second race, to recap this one, Alia with the W, Valkyrie and Chappers in P3, then Hudson, best 7S driver in P4, great drive, Tiger 5, then Chris and France 6-7, Kevin P8, the fastest lap of the race, JJ for ZFS. Then we have Amsterdam, Gary and Ridders for this second race. So, I guess this is the end for the ZFS versus RTR coverage. Yeah, match day 7, CTC 2024 season. We still have going to the screen and putting up the schedule. So we still have 2 matchups still to come. 6th of September, we have 2 of them being run nearly simultaneously. So you see if we can get 2 streams running. But then if we get 2 streams running, you have to decide which one you want to watch. Not sure who is covering which one yet. Yeah, stay tuned, I guess, for this one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thank you for my busy race director, whatever, KW199. Well done. Great job in the background, keeping track of the scores. Also, again, a surprise to have Inferno with me for the second race. Thank you for that. But if chat demands it, we will do that, of course. Always a pleasure to have you.
Of course. It's always a pleasure being here.
Right. And we'll be ending the stream and hope to see you around start of September for those final 2 matches for match day 7. See ya. Bye.
See ya.